Hey guys, Jack Griffin here, and welcome to the, first official video of my new channel. I know it's been a while since I did the welcome, but I just wanted things to settle in and, like I said, plan out what I was going to do for the videos, which today's video is one you all have been waiting for, I've been waiting for, and one I've been really looking forward to do. Welcome. I've not said this in so long. Welcome to Beast Quest Beast Review Series 26, The Four Masters. One of my absolute favourite Beast Quest series is, and one that I cannot wait to review. So before I get into the story, gonna get straight in. Please, I recommend go subscribe to Adam Ferns and Lucas Green. They do amazing Beast Quest content as well as other fun things I think you guys will enjoy. So, without further ado, let's get started. Also, just going to make sure I've got my score here. I did write it down. So, let's get into this. It's been a long time coming. Let's go. So, what happened? So, as you know, in the last series, Zargon got away. Well, Zargon has come to Tangala and has stolen 4 weapons, which were previously owned by 2 masters and 2 mistresses of the beasts. The four masters that set off to defeat 4 beasts. Whilst each master or mistress managed to defeat each beast, each one died alongside the beast. So none of them ever made it back alive, even though they did succeed. So yeah, even though we've been told that Tangala doesn't have any beasts, Queen Aurora confirms. She reveals that there are in fact beasts in Tangala. However, they have been sleeping for hundreds and probably hundreds of years. They have been sleeping. But Zargon has come and taken the weapons and plans to reawaken the beasts. And so they can cause chaos and so he can take over Tangala. So it's up to Tom and Eleanor. Yes, I'm now calling her Eleanor, to stop Zargon, defeat the beasts, and yes, save the kingdom. Another thing I really like about this series is that each book has a different tribe, I want to say, different group of people that Tom has to earn their trust. Apart from the last group, each one has a tribe where a big theme of this series is trust, and Tom has to earn the trust, which I thought was really cool. But now, without further ado, let's get into it. So, first book, we have Technos the Ocean Crawler. Design, I gave an 8. It's a big snapping turtle. Looks like a really big force of nature. I love the claws, the spiked shell, the green, the lighting in its eyes. I love the little spike things on the underbelly and the destroyed house. Really cool. Really cool. Abilities, I gave a 5. To be honest, not many, but they can be effective. Pretty much very durable, indestructible, hard shell for protection, sharp beak, sharp claws, and yeah, pretty much indestructible. Fight, I gave a 6. Now, it wasn't really much of a fight, but the reason why I gave it such high score is because what I loved about this fight was the fact that Technos was rampaging and just destroying our whole, which was a coastal village, which is the tribe. They're people that live on Tangala's coast. So Technos was basically just rampaging, and in the end they used a crane to basically, now it is kind of obvious thinking about like how do defeat a turtle? And yeah, it is very obvious how they do defeat it. It is what you think. They use a crane. Well, they first use a net, but that snaps. But then they use like a crane with a winch and a hook. Yeah, to grab onto Technos' edge of his shell and flip him onto his back. Yes, like I said, how do you beat a turtle? You flip it onto its back. Now they do portray Technos here as more of the not. I don't want to say dumb, because they don't display him as dumb, but they are trying to make him like the big brutish, because he talks in the third person. He says like Technos is angry. Technos is I just said that. Technos will, cause destruction. Yeah, Technos uses third person. It's kind of like Dobby from Harry Potter. It's pretty much that. But I really did like this book. It set up the whole concept very well, set up the masters really well. Technos, great beast, and I love the whole rampager thing. I love how, like, in the end, the village people, or at least the leader anyway, which I forgot his name. I believe his name is... Who are they? Who are you? Man. It is the leader of the lot, which is Azrael. There we go. Also, when they free Technos, because each of these beasts has a good form and a bad form. This is Technos' bad form, but this is a normal good form. And can I just say, it looks really cute just having this like innocent turtle. Just go back to the sea. That was really cute and really adorable. But yeah, I think Technos was a very good starter book. One of the best starting books, in my opinion. And I just, like I said, I really enjoy how it sets up the series. It's really good. So yeah, and even though there wasn't really much of a fight, I love the fact it was just Technos destroying the village. It gave off Godzilla and Gamera vibes, so that was really cool. The total for Technos is, oh damn, 19 out of 30. Wait, is it? Yeah, because there's 3 10s. I've not done this in a long time. I do apologize. Oh my goodness. Right, anyways, total is 19 out of 30. Good score for a first book. If it can at least get over, I'd say 18. Pretty good. And I'm really happy. It was a really good starting book, and a great start to a, well, like I said, one of my absolute favorite Beast Quest series is. Moving on now to if you watch the Christmas special I did with Lucas on his channel, which, by the way, go check that out. It is 4 hours though, so be warned. You're in for a ride. You already know what I think about this beast, but yeah, what the hell. But now, second place, we have Malix the Silent Stalker. Design, I gave a 9. It is a Hydra. Well, it is a snake beast. Multi-heads. I love the fur it has, the fangs it's sticking out, the purples and the orange browns. It's really like cool and just beautiful to look at. It really does give off really cool vibes. Oh god, abilities. Oh yeah, by the way, might as well talk about the 4 masters. Each master does appear in a ghost form. So Technos was by, I believe her name was Celestial, which may sound a bit strange, but still, Celesta. Close enough. Yeah, Celeste, who fought Technos, she gave them a chariot with flying horses that could take them to the Forest of Shadows, if I'm right. It was a really cool location. Yeah, this, and the thing about this has this has two different names. It's apparently called the Wood Without End, but it's also called the Forest of Shadows. I mean, the woods both sound cool, but I think the Forest of Shadows just sounds just a bit better. And the tribe in here were actually a tribe that spoke some sort of ancient language. But anyway, the abilities, I also gave a 9. So, and I say Hydra, it's like a mix of a Hydra and a Cobra, but it is mostly a snake. So, really agile, cunning, sharp teeth. I want to say durable. It did take quite a bit. Can constrict its enemies. Can two really unique abilities that push it up. Can regrow its heads. If it gets chopped off, 2 more go back into place. And the other ability, it can shoot a poison that can turn its victims to stone. Wait, what? Stone? No, into wood. And that also happened because Eleanor got turned into wood, which was great. The thing also about this book is that it was it started off as like a competition of Tom versus this boy to climb a tree, even though Tom had suffered from falling into the forest. And then Zargon cuts the tree down and it's Malix. Hang on, I have a text. Bear with me quickly. I might have to just quickly. Oh no, never mind. I'll just answer that at the end. I was hoping nothing would disturb me, but yeah, 12 minutes. Oh god, but yeah, it's really impressive, honestly, to go from Technos that had a good design but simple abilities to a beast with an even better design and even better abilities. But anyway, now the fight. The fight I gave a 7, even though it was only around 2. Even though it was only around 2.5 chapters long, I still did really enjoy it. Malix was very cunning. It was a great fast-paced fight. Many moments where Tom nearly didn't make it, but the way they defeat Malix, I thought was really cool. Earlier, using a sleeping dart, they dipped it in this, not poison, but this kind of drug, this type of like slime that sends people to sleep. Tom covered his sword in it and started slicing at Malix, and towards the end of the fight, when Malix was constricted Tom, he fell asleep and Tom was able to get out. Malix succumbed and went back into his good form, which I believe was just without the purple. I think it was more yellowish without the purple. So yeah, so unlike Technos, who had a full-on like transformation, Malix just gets a recolor. So yeah. Also, that light. Damn. I want to try and just hang on. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, Malix, like I said, even though the fight could have been a bit longer, I still loved it, and it was a great story, honestly. Really, really freaking good. The total for Malix is 25 out of 30. A great follow-up to an already good starting book. And I mean, yeah, once again, Fema Trust, it has one of the best tribes, and yeah, I really did enjoy this book from start to finish. Hang on. Bless me. Right, anyway, moving on to third place. And one that is really mixed. Some people like it, some people aren't really that big of a fan of it, but I do like this beast. Third place. Next up we have Silexa the Stone Cat. Design I gave a 7. Even though I do think it is the weakest design of the series. I do really like the 6 eyes, the horn she has, and how menacing she looks while pouncing at Tom. Abilities I also gave a 7. Sharp teeth, sharp claws, really agile, and can go into two forms. She can go into a stone form, which makes her really durable, and also she can go into a shadow form or a smoke form. So yeah, and the fight I gave an 8. I do think this was like the best fight of the series. I will give it that. I do think this is the best fight. Also, just gonna make sure that Malix, well, not Malix, Sylexa can be seen. And as you know, I do like my cat beasts. I am really fond of them since the beginning, since Trillion. So it's good to see we have another good cat beast. Like I said, fight. It was good length, really good, and it was action packed. Really did enjoy it. Took place in a cat city full of cat people, which were one of the more interesting ones. And once again, it was kind of like, oh, these people are hostile. They thought Tom had kidnapped this young cat boy, but then it was actually Zargon. But then the cat boy then came along and told his mom. He told his mom, and they are all then best friends. I swear down this slide. It keeps like, okay, if I move it there, which I know won't give it that much, but I kind of want to. If I can lift that there. How far can I? Yeah. Oh, there we go. That works. So yeah, the fight was really good, and I have seen this complaint. I do half defend it. So what I mean is, it's been like Adam especially, and other people. I've seen other people complain. But they do bring up the point that Sylexa had two chances to kill Tom, but she didn't. So the first time was that I can't really remember, but yeah, she did have a chance to kill him. But I defend that more purely because I believe something was attacking her. Also, and it said, oh, that gave Tom time to heal and think of a plan. That didn't actually happen, which, to be honest, that might just be their memory, which that's fine. But what I do agree with them, and Adam, if you are watching this, yes, I do agree with you on this, is the second chance Sylexa gets when Tom goes into his shadow form, and his body is there. And Sylexa comes up to his body, which all she has to do is just kill him, and then Tom's dead. Because Tom needs to get back to his body because, of course, he can't move. But Eleanor starts firing arrows, and Sylexa turns her attention to her. So that's kind of like, well, you could have just killed Tom and then dealt with her later. And you could have gone into your stone form. Arrows would have just bounced off. But what I also like about Sylexa, just so I know, is that she's actually, well, to be honest, all the beasts are mentioned as being ancient. Sylexa is actually a goddess, or is seen as some kind of goddess to the cat people. So when she's freed, she has blue eyes, and yeah, which I thought was really good, having her be like a goddess in this like city. I really gave off Vislak vibes, and yeah. Even though, no, I do think Sylexa is an underrated beast. I do really like her. As I know, like I said, big fan of the cat beasts. I do really like this. In my opinion, has the best fight of the series. So yeah, there you go. The total for Sylexa is 22 out of 30. It's a solid third book. I actually think it is one of the best third books. And once again, another great book. Right, moving on to the final book of the series, Chiron, Lord of Fire. Design, I gave a 9. Out of all the Centaur beasts, this is my absolute favourite Centaur design. I love the wings, the horns, the muscles, the fire sword, giving Hiccup vibes from how to Train Your Dragon with the fire sword. I love just how jagged they are, the lava behind him, how menacing they are, the horns. Everything about him is just mwah. Abilities, I gave a 7. He can fly, very good sword skills, has strength, can flick his fire sword, which sends flames going from it. Now, I'm pretty sure this is just a Battle of the Beasts ability that Adam added. I will ask him after this video is uploaded if he made it just for the tournament. I believe he did, but then again, no, I swear I actually think Chiron can. Now I don't want to waste time, but yeah. I'm trying to. Also, like I said, the ghosts did help them all. And yeah, I do believe the ability actually is in here. If it's not in here, it doesn't really matter. I still would put it as a 7 anyway. It's basically the ability to, when he stamps his hooves or his sword, he can cause cracks and lava can come out. I believe he can. If he can't do that, like I said, I'll ask Adam. But if not, either way, I'll still give it a 7 for abilities. But yeah, the ghosts help them. Malix's ghost was Roger, who actually gave him the horse, his horse, to go to the cat city. And then Silexa's ghost, which I believe she does have this strange name, Ophelia. There we go. And Ophelia helped them build a portal to get to the volcano. And the tribe in this was actually probably the most unique one. For a volcano, for people living in a volcano, they're very peaceful, holy people they're dressed in robes, beautiful like trees and plant life growing in the volcano. Things that can deflect them from acid. There's an acid river, and the thing keeps them safe from not only acid, but also fire and the lava, which I thought was a really unique tribe. Which I really like. Like I said, I loved all the tribes here, and I love how unique they are. We also get to see Chiron's ghost, which is Angus. Which Angus, I believe it's Angus. Yeah, we'll call him Angus. Or Angus. Yeah. Angus. So, Angus does appear in this book. Although he's probably the least favorite purely because he doesn't really do much. The only thing he does is show him a way out of the volcano when it's collapsing and erupting. Not collapsing, erupting. Everything's being destroyed by Chiron. And then Angus, he's very doubtful, saying, I died killing Chiron. You probably will too. Also, which makes this unique, which I can't believe I've not said, this is Zargon. So Zargon tries to summon Chiron, and then Eleanor, not meaning to, but accidentally pushes him into the lava when he's being summoned. Zargon fuses with Chiron, which I really liked. Having the villain collab with the beast. Pock. But yeah, that's all the side bits said. Fight, I gave a 6. Now, it was once again Chiron just destroying everything. However, what makes it slightly better than Technos is that Tom did get to have a sword-on-sword fight with Chiron, which I really like. Would have liked it, once again, bit picky. Would have liked it to have been a bit longer. But apart from that, it was fine. It also has one of the most brutal defeats of a beast. Tom slides under Chiron and rakes his sword across the belly, and it's described in the book as blood, like spraying or blood falling onto Tom's face. It's like bloody Conan the Barbarian. And then Tom gets Chiron's own sword and slices him round his torso. Slices him in half, kills Zargon and frees Chiron, whose normal free form is a Pegasus, which I thought was really, really cool. And yeah, at the end, we get all the tribes come together and have a feast at the castle. And we also get a really good ending. All the four of the ghosts of the four masters are there. In a way, they kind of thank Tom for doing this, and then they just disappear. Also, the four masters never got tombs because they died, so no one knows really where they died. They sadly never got tombs. Although I think Roger got one little tiny stone, like one little gravestone, but that's about it in the forest. Yeah, in the forest. But yeah, overall, I think Chiron, and yeah, I've just been yapping. Overall, I think Chiron is a great book, great finale to a great series. I cannot say more about it. The total for Chiron is 22 out of 30. Honestly, a great way to end it off. So yeah. Obviously, as we've come to learn, the new generation series is, most of them anyway, aren't as good as the old generation. This series can beat several of the old generation. It's in my top 5 favorite series. Zargon, I think, is an underrated villain, even though, yeah, I'll admit he doesn't appear in the series a whole lot. I do still like him. I like the idea, like I said, of him trapped in Vakunda back in series 25. And yeah. And this series is very well received. A lot of people have praised it, and rightly so. I do love this series. Like I said, one of my favorites, and it's in my top 5 for a reason. If Beast Quest was to make another series like this, I'd love so. Because if Beast Quest can at least write another series like this, that series, I'm sure, will be well. Oh my god, will be well received. I also think what makes this series stand out is each beast or each book has something going for it. Also, the fact that I enjoyed every single book in this series. Normally in a series, it's like you might have some good ones, you'll have some great ones, but you will get either the worst one will be either decent or okay. Apart from, I like to say, The Kingdom of Dragons, which was the other one. I want to say series 23, but Quetzal. Yeah, honestly, apart from new generation wise, The Kingdom of Dragons is the only other series where all the books were good. I absolutely, like I said, and what I like is that each beast has, and the fact that I enjoyed each one, and I was so excited to read the next. It was great. And what I also like is that each beast has something that stands out more, has a standout quality. Technos has the oh crap. Honestly, Technos has the, I want to say that the design, but no. Story. Oh god, voice crack. Yeah, story. Technos has the story, really stands out. Malix has the abilities. Sylexa has the fight, and Chiron has has the design. Which, yeah, you can argue that Malix has both, but the really stand out quality. And I think if I had to say only really one complaint I have, and even so, it weren't even that bad. It was the fights. It's the one thing that I think each beast, and out of all of them, apart from Sylexa and Technos, even though it, like I said, abilities for Malix and Chiron, they were the weakest parts of them. Technos, I don't mind. It is the first book, so no matter what the fight is, I can somewhat forgive it. As long as if it's bad, I will not forgive it. But even if it's decent or good, it's the first book. It might get better. Malix, I just wish for a longer fight. Sylexa's fight I thought was fine. And Chiron, yeah, or I also just wish it was longer. But yeah, like I said, I do think the fight are the weakest parts. But even that, it's not a big complaint. It's only a small one. So yeah. But oh yeah, also the total. I forgot the total. Like I said, I've not done this for ages, so please forgive me. And sorry if I come off a bit yappy. I've been wanting to do this for so long. I had so much I wanted to talk about this series because I love it so much. And I mean, if I said to Adam in his Series 7 retrospective, he deserves to talk about Series 7 as much as he wants. He could talk about it as long as he wants. I think I definitely, and this has been coming, definitely deserve. Sorry, I keep looking at the time. I definitely deserve to talk about this series because it is really good. I want to say a masterpiece of new generation. POC, but yeah. But the total is 88 out of 120, which is honestly 80%, I want to say, about around 80% that would give us possibly. Or 75, but still, that's fine. Good score, one of the best scores for a new generation series. One of the best scores for a Beast Quest series as a whole. And yeah, I think I've said all I need to say now. I've got it all out. I've got it out. It's all come out now. I'm calm. But now, of course, to end it off, we've got to get on to the ranking of what is my least favourite and what is my favourite. So, just gonna somewhat block them so you can't see which book is going to be number 1, which one's going to be number 2, which one's going to be number 3, and which one's going to be number 4. You might have just seen something I don't know. I wouldn't normally do this. I never did this in the old ones, but I'm a bit cramped on my desk, so it's like that. There we go. It's been arranged. They're all here. It's time to rank them from worst to best. Even though they're all good, but I do have to rank them from worst to best. So, and there is one that is better than the other, and so on. But here it is. So, even though I still think it's a great starter, last place is Technos the Ocean Crawler. It does have the weakest score, but also, yes, it does have a great starting book, and I love it. However, yes, at the end of the day, the abilities, even though they do somewhat stand out, they are definitely the weakest of all 4 of these beasts. It's POC, and the fight is not the best fight, but like I said, I was still fine with it, even though it's a complaint that I don't have a problem with. Yeah, we'll just roll with that. But yeah, even though I do think it is still a great first book, and I love it, it is still, in my opinion, the worst of the series and my least favourite. Third place, we have Sylexa the Stone Cat. It has the best fight. It does have the weakest design, but it also has good good abilities. The thing dragging this down, I'd say, is the story. The story, I'll be honest, the story for this one is probably actually the weakest, which doesn't give it help, because not really much happens. But I still did enjoy it. And yeah, the chance, well, I see the one chance she had to kill Tom. Yeah, she kind of was holding back, and kind of like, you could have just killed him. What are you doing, Sylexa? But yeah, Sylexa, one of my favorite cat beasts. I hope she does well in the future Battle of the Beasts tournaments. I really hope she does. And Adam, like I said, if you're watching this, I know Adam wants to use Sylexa more. So hopefully she can do well. Hopefully she can do well. I'm rooting for her to do well in a tournament, to get her spotlight. Second place. Now, originally, this was actually my first place when I first read it. However, and I've reread it. This series I've reread several times, and yeah, it has changed, but I still do really love it. I still think it's a great finale. Second place is Chiron, Lord of Fire. Best centaur design of the series. Good abilities and a good fight. It's a great finale to a great series. Only problem, fight could have been longer. But apart from that, I have no problems with it. Solid. But of course, and like I said, if you watched the Christmas special, you would have already known. But my favorite of series 2026. I think this is a lot of people's favorite. It's definitely Adam's favorite. Lucas's, I believe, is also this as well. It is the best. My favorite and the best of series 26 is Malix the Silent Stalker. The Silent Stalker. Great title and also great beast. The story was great. The fight was good. The abilities were great, and the design is beautiful. Absolutely amazing. One of their best. It was in my top 50 Beast Quest books. And I think it will stay there for a long time. But with that being said, that was the Beast Quest Series 26 review. Finally, after nearly two years, I finally recorded it. Nearly 40 minutes long, but I don't care. I got to talk about this series, and it was absolutely great. So, yeah, the first official video for the channel. And I can't wait to talk about the next series, Series 27. And especially, yeah, 28 and the rest. I think it's fair to say Beast Quest reviews, I've got some I'm a bit late to the party. And I've got some catching up to do. So yeah, Pock. Why is this feeling awkward? Like I said, sorry if I felt a bit yappy throughout this. It's the first official video, and also I've not done this in, like I said, nearly 2 years, which is ridiculous. I know I should have done this sooner, but like I said in the welcome to the channel, stuff going on in life, and also GCSEs have put me off, and also there was a period where I didn't really feel like posting. But yeah, also thank you for the 15 subscribers just from that one video. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I will be doing, like I said, more official content. I just thought it'd be best to start up with a Beast review along a long time. This video had a long time coming. But yeah. So, join me next time when we review Series 27, and I've got some things to say about that series. But that's all for this time. if you like. And by the way, oh yeah, I made this clear in the last video. Yeah, I'm not going to be saying the bye. I thought it was cool at the time, but it's not really. So I'm just going to be doing a simple peace out. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button. I'm not a big YouTuber. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Press that notification bell down below. Comment below your opinions on this series if you have any. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.